This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel. We only have 2 episodes left. Today, I'll be reacting to episode 8 of Wandavision. I think one of the biggest issues from last episode is that Agnes is Agatha Harkness. Now, Agatha Harkness in the comics has a weird history because she's not necessarily a villain. She's kind of a dark hero. She's done things to help people, but not in the best way. She's been involved with the Fantastic Four, and of course, she's been Wanda's mentor, kind of teaching her how to control her powers. That doesn't seem to be happening in WandaVision. Agatha, in this version, seems to have been controlling all of the kind of negative things that had been happening in Westview. The question is why, right? She brought in this Pietro, Evan Peters. She's been controlling all the townspeople, everything that's pretty much gone wrong, and kind of derailed everything that Wanda probably set out to do initially. Which comes into play with Wanda explaining that she doesn't know how all of this happened because she wasn't in control. And it was one thing of her not being in control of her powers. She also wasn't in control in general because Agatha was the one kind of playing the puppet master. She also mentions her husband Rolf a lot. And there is another character that hasn't been introduced yet, which is kind of a supervillain, Mephisto. He's I don't really know how to explain him, as I don't remember too well, but I know that he's like kind of a demonic entity, and he takes Billy and Tommy's souls, like he absorbs them because they were created from a part of his soul, essentially, or something like that. So he absorbs them, killing them. And in that situation, Agatha kind of blanks out Wanda's memory, so she doesn't remember that her kids are dead. And when Wanda finds out that she did that, she kills her off. But then Agatha ends up coming back in like other comics later on with Captain America, Fantastic Four again. So the relationship is a little rocky. I don't know how any of that is going to fit into this version and this Agatha and Wanda relationship. We do know that in this version, she ended up fully controlling Wanda. She did her little magic, and Wanda's probably under her control, which is how we are most likely going into this episode. Agatha probably doesn't know that Monica now has powers, nor that Hayward and them are trying to break in and blow up the whole Hex, nor that Vision is now aware of everything because Darcy is in the Hex with him and told him everything that happened before, with his multiple deaths and everything that him and Wanda have endured. One more thing that I forgot, I've been trying to put together all of the commercials, and there have been tidbits with Hydra and things like that. And even last commercial with the Yo Magic yogurt, how she has no control over her magic. She can't open her magic essentially, and then it turns into the skull, which just reminded me of Red Skull. But this last commercial with Nexus, I was trying to remember why Nexus sounded so familiar to me. And I remembered that Nexus is like the entrance to multiple realities, like the multiverse. It's the entranceway and the path to all these multiple realities. So I don't know if that's gonna be, obviously Wanda creates all these realities and this perception of these realities, but I don't know if that's gonna be kind of a way to connect Doctor Strange with the multiverses. But that would be really interesting. And I was trying to remember where I remembered Nexus from, and then it clicked. But that would be a nice connection back to Doctor Strange and kind of tying all of this together, which I think is going to be really important in this new phase of the MCU. Because of the way that last episode ended, I could already tell that this episode is going to be really intense, and I am not prepared for it. But let's just get into it. Went from red to purple. So we're gonna get Agatha's backstory, which is gonna be really interesting. I'll just say Salem. She's from the original Salem witch trial. She was burned at the stake. I don't know, I was gonna say burned at the stake. So we're having her backstory. Okay, I love this. I have to say, I mean, I've said it for a while. I love Catherine Hahn. I think she's amazing in everything she does, but she has legit played so many different versions of the same character in this, like with each decade. Even now, like every episode, it's a different version of Agnes, Agatha, whatever you want to call it. And she's like killed in each version. Underrated as hell. See, that lady looks more like how Agatha looks in the comics. So I like that this twist, it's less obvious. Damn. Well, we know she doesn't die, so I'm not concerned. Probably just sucks all y'all powers and kills you. She's about to start laughing. She's like, this isn't... She's taking all of their powers. Ooh. Sucking the life out of them. Oof. She's a bad bitch. You fucked up, Mom. Cause now she gonna do it to you too. Y'all playing yourselves. Agatha Harkness is powerful, man. Like, powerful. Honestly, I love that they brought her into the MCU now. Like, this is amazing. I love when Wanda has her accent.
Your magic's no good here. You don't know the fundamentals.
Ah, here she is already teaching her.
Who are you? Since your real brother's body is on another continent, not to mention full of holes.
Oof, bitch.
But you're so
She just knows how powerful she is and how vulnerable she is, so she can take advantage of it and teach her the type of magic that she wants to teach her. Especially because Wanda's so sad and angry. She loves it.
What's your secret, sister?
She can learn it, take advantage of it, mold it. Yeah, Agatha, damn. Bruh.
It's time to look at some real reruns.
Oh shit. She's gonna show her moments of her life. Wanda doesn't have to relive this. That is cruel.
Let's go. No.
Oh, she wasn't asking you.
Did you forget who's got your children?
Oh, her parents. She's gonna relive their deaths because that is fucked up on so many levels. Aww. Episodes. First episodes. I Love Lucy, Bewitched. That's where she got all it from.
Wanda! I mean, we're right here.
It's like he's fucking loud. Aww. That's why she created Wandavision like that. All the little tidbits from the first episodes. She's really making her relive the worst moments of her life. I cannot. This episode is going to destroy me. Shit, man.
There's goodness in age.
This is like bad and good. Like making her relive her past is cruel because she went through so much trauma, but it's also forcing her to confront everything that she went through and her feelings about everything. Oh, fuck. When they did all the testing on her. Oh, the Tesseract. That's right. Oof. I have to rewatch all these old Marvel movies. Oof. Saw herself. She saw herself. And in isolation, she watched more sitcoms. Oh damn, the recording doesn't even show it. The recording doesn't even show what happened.
Broken pieces of you are adding up, Buttercup.
Mm-hmm.
I have a theory. I need more.
Me, every episode, I have a theory, but I need more.
Vanilla.
This is when she was,
The Avengers gone well.
with the Avengers at the beginning. They kind of like locked her away.
Vision and I ever shared.
Oh, the beginning of a beautiful love story. Malcolm in the middle. Shit, man. You've just been through so much.
When I try to stand up, it just comes for me again.
The underlining themes of depression and trauma of the show just very on point.
Because it can't all be sorrow, can it?
That's right. I say that all the time.
What is grief? If not love, persevering.
I read somewhere that sadness and grief is a whole lot of love with nowhere to go. Me too, Agatha. Me too. This is so hard. She went into S.H.I.E.L.D. and got him. He's like, I'm asking nicely before I get it when I want.
Through the doors, down the hall, 2 lefts and a right.
They let her in. She didn't steal his body.
Have to buzz you in.
I got it. Thanks.
She didn't steal his body. They let her in. Hayward was fucking with her from the beginning. And he made it seem like she just burst in there and stole his body. That's Vision. In pieces. Why would you show her Vision in pieces? What the fuck? That is not okay. Why would you show her that?
What are you doing? I just want to marry him. That's all I want.
Are you sure?
Excuse me.
Not everyone has me.
That's
He already knew how powerful
that's
she
not why I'm
was.
here.
He gave her the idea. And then she did it anyways. She said, I bet I'm gonna get him.
Say goodbye. Well, that's just it, Wanda.
You don't have him.
He isn't yours.
She said that. She said, fuck y'all. The amount of times that she's had to see Vision die, Jesus.
I can't feel so.
And how did she do it? She didn't steal his body like they made everyone think. Wait, what? She never stole his body. Yo, she never stole his body. Hayward is shiesty for that. So if she never stole his body, then who? Someone gave her a letter to go to Westview. Then who is there in Westview, and why does Hayward want Vision's body so badly? So this is current day actual Westview. The actual people in the town. But why is she there? Was it the letter? Who gave her the letter, and what does it say? The house that she has created in Westview. Does she live there? No. Who lives there? Oh, there's no house there. Looks like they're about to build a house. To grow old in. He bought property to make them a home. Oh, Vision. Oh, Wanda. And then she created Westview. From all that pain. Oh. And from all of that pain, she recreated Vision. When I tell you that she is so powerful. And there he is. She just, oh my God. I can't do this. Jesus Christ, she just wanted to be with Vision. Oh, I can't do this. This is so painful.
Welcome home. Should we stay in tonight?
Bravo!
What the fuck, Agatha?
I know what you are. Oh, yes.
Oh no, she's about to do something.
Vision. This whole little life you've made. That makes you Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch, we finally get the name! And no, we finished it right here. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. I'm told that there's another end credits scene, so we'll wait. They finally said her name, her hero name. What is Hayward gonna do? Vision's not in there, so why is he so thirst to get in there? I don't get it. Oh shit. She's trying to get her energy for what? Oh no. They put back Vision's body to recreate him for real. He's not Vision, he's just really powerful weapon. No. This episode was probably the most heartbreaking. We have Agatha forcing Wanda to dive into her past, all of her trauma, and feel all of these emotions that she's kind of put away, all of that to figure out how she created Westview. And it came about exactly as we've expected all along. It came from all of her pain. It's so hard to watch Wanda have to relive this, but it's also so necessary. And I think a lot of the underlining themes of this show are some of the things that make it such a great show for me. Is that ability to tackle such difficult topics in such a smooth way, in a way that makes it relatable, makes you understand it, feels authentic. To go through all that trauma and all that pain and hide it away and push it away and have to confront it. And as Vision told her, that what is grief if not love persevering, which is such an incredible line. And it reminds me of, like I said, a line that someone had said to me a long time ago, which is, grief and pain and sadness is just a lot of love with nowhere to go. You know, when we love someone so much, when we lose them, we feel this grief, and you can't ever feel grief without having felt that love. You need both of them, which is why, super random, I really love one of my favorite Pixar movies is Inside Out, because of that ability for them to convey that without joy you can't have sadness, and without sadness you can't have joy, and you need both, and you need to acknowledge both and feel both. You need to feel all of your feelings, and the way that they're able to touch on that in this so seamlessly is very beautiful to watch, because I feel like it's necessary. People don't really talk about those things as much, and I'm such a big advocate for mental health, and I feel like it's so important to have these conversations, and I'm grateful that shows like this are tackling that in such an authentic way. We also know that Wanda didn't steal Vision's body. She created it from all of her pain and anger. Seeing that note that he left, that he bought a property to create a home so that they can have a home to grow old in together, which is painful and beautiful in all the ways possible. But Hayward lied, and she didn't steal his body. His body was still there, and it was really painful that he showed her them breaking her body apart and not allowing her to take him to bury him, which is what she wanted to do. She just wanted to get him to bury him. And what Hayward really wanted to do was put Vision's body back together and bring him back as a weapon for himself, which we see in that end credits scene. I feel like the final episode is going to be an epic battle between Agatha and Wanda. We also know that Monica is in there with her powers, and I'm sure she's probably seeing this happening. unless Pietro, being controlled by Agatha, didn't kind of take her hostage, but they don't know that she has powers. So I'm sure that she got away, and she'll probably try to help Wanda in this situation against Agatha and save the town. I mean, the final episode is going to wrap everything up, but at the same time, it's going to catapult the next phase of the MCU and kind of be the jumping point to everything else while closing other storylines. So I think it's going to be a very packed episode. We're almost at the end, the final episode. Make sure to tune into my reaction. If you enjoyed this video, please like, don't forget to subscribe, comment below your thoughts on episode 8, and I'll see you in the next one. Finale time!